Start streaming. Are we streaming? Are we live? Yes, we are live. Okay. Can I get... Where is my audio is being captured. My video is not being captured, and I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why it's not letting me. Okay, hold on just a second. I may have to redo it. Add video capture device. Okay. I told you long ago that you saw the time that the book is over. I'm going to, sort of be down here. There I am. Hello. So we've got this going on Instagram as well. If you want to come watch me there, it probably sounds better through Instagram than it does through the stream. But we've got the Scoregami board up. We've got our pop out chat here. Running. We're actually going to maneuver this so that it fits into the. There we go. Yeah, so now we've got I've got two windows going right now. I've got one for the chat. I've actually got three windows going over two screens. I've got one for the chat, one for the the actual Scoregami board, and one for the stream. Yeah, okay. So we've got that going, and let's see what time it is. 12:49. So we've still got about 11 minutes or so to stream or to the game. So let's actually check the game this week. We go to ESPN. Worldwide leader in sports. Yeah. New Orleans, Carolina. Here we go. At the very top of the pile. So New Orleans is predicted to win this game, as you can see. They're only predicted to win by. Admittedly, they're only predicted to win by 3 points. But I don't know. Like I'm optimistic because I like how this team has been playing recently. I like how they played against the Jets. But I don't know. Did you see how well the Saints played against the freaking Jets? I mean, not the Jets, the Packers. It's a team that just came off an NFC Championship, back-to-back NFC Championship game appearances. And they beat them by 35 points. That's a lot of points. So should I turn off the webcam? No, I don't think I should turn off the webcam. It's amazing. So we've won one of our last, I think, 9 matchups against New Orleans. The only one we won was a Week 17 game, and the only reason we won that game was because the Saints rested all their starters for the playoffs. That was in 2018. Yeah, that was the year that we got Cam's shoulder got destroyed, and then they didn't win another game until Week 17. They started 6-2 and finished 7-9, and it's been all downhill ever since. Okay, yeah. So I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So here's the Scoregami board. I've still got the flag prop from yesterday. I made a flag prop yesterday during the Nebraska-Oklahoma game. There were so many freaking flags in that game, you know. So what I've got here is, and I may actually decide to do these as separate. Yeah, here. Let me try this. If I do these as like separate windows. Yeah. So there's one board. Yeah, okay, here we go. We don't need everything up to 70. I doubt anything's going to get any higher than 40. Like 45, you know. So, you see all the games that start at 1. Those are the only games we really care about. Yeah, so this is sort of a makeshift, deal. But we'll make it work. Because I would like you to be able to see the scores and the board at the same time. So, wish I could get rid of the top bar, like this.
What's up, everybody? Fans around the world, yes, world, are rejoicing because the NFL is back. So this year, everyone loves Terry. Why? Because Fox Bet Super 6 has given away almost
Whoops.
$1 million.
Didn't mean to do that.
And when Terry heard how much people love him for dishing out all that cash, guess what?
Okay, all right, so there we go. You can see the games. Bengals, Bears, Texans, Browns, Rams, Colts, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, 49ers, Eagles, Saints, Panthers, Raiders, Steelers, Broncos, Jaguars. Those are the games at 1 o'clock. 4 o'clock games, Vikings, Cardinals, Falcons, Bucks, Cowboys, Chargers, Titans, Seahawks, Chiefs, Ravens at 8:20 tonight. And then tomorrow night is Packers, Lions on Monday Night Football. And of course, Giants and Washington have already played. Yeah, so we got about 6 or 7 minutes to go until game time. I look terrible. I apologize. My hair is all out of whack. I haven't washed it. I need to wash it. Oh boy. Yeah. So anyway, I look terrible, but that's beside the point. I don't know what to think about these Gronk ads for USAA insurance. If there's one good thing I enjoy, if there's one thing I do like about Brady and Gronk's move to Tampa Bay, it's that they become more likable. Like they don't seem like cold, heartless monoliths anymore. Oh wow, they made the text in the end zone a lot bigger. Dang. Chris Myers and Daryl Johnston are calling this game. Daryl Johnston is wearing some sort of ring. I believe that looks like a Super Bowl ring. Not exactly sure whose. I can't get a good look at it. Let's look that up, actually. Who did Daryl Johnston play for? Did he play for anyone? Maybe I'm misreading this entirely. Because that does look like a Super Bowl ring. I mean, Daryl Johnston played for the Cowboys. Okay. Yeah, he was a fullback for the Cowboys, and he won. Says he currently serves as director of player personnel for the Dallas Renegades of the XFL. Though the XFL is no longer in operation. Yeah, okay. He won three championships as a Cowboy. Okay. Yeah. So now we know it's one of his Cowboy rings. Like, Tom Brady's in freaking Subway commercials now and stuff like that. He never did that in New England. Well, I won't say he never did that in New England. I'm sure he was in his fair share of commercials, but I don't know. I think they're doing the national anthem right now. The fireworks should pop off any minute now from the video board. So, interesting thing about the Panthers, they cut Ryan Santoso, so I think our kicker now is Zane Gonzalez, or maybe it's Dominic Everly. It's one of them. I'm not entirely sure. That sucks though, because I thought Ryan Santoso was decent. I mean, he did miss an extra point, but still, I mean, he had that freaking awesome mustache. He'll get a shot somewhere. I know he will. It's really cloudy outside. Hopefully sun won't be much of an issue. It is 84 degrees outside, but they've got that new field turf down at the stadium, so it's a lot hotter there on the field than it is generally. So we are going to we're just about ready to get this thing started. It is 1 o'clock. The fireworks still haven't gone off yet. Did I miss them? Or was that just like a thing they did last week? I don't know. Let's see, what's 1 o'clock? I don't have a clock in here with a second hand. Or technically it's a third hand, but it counts the seconds. I've only got like one analog clock in here. It's on top of the door behind me. And it only has 2 hands. Hour and minute. I haven't been to Bojangles in a while. I know there's one up the road, but I'd have to take the freaking trolley to get up there. All right, here we go. Game is starting. The National Football League. Here we see Demario Davis of the Saints hyping up his teammates. Weird thing is, I own a Saints jersey and a Panthers jersey. I didn't bring either of them with me to college. I have a Reggie Bush jersey for some reason.
Yeah, you try to replace Drew Brees. That's one of the things you forget about. How many times have we seen that fiery speech from Drew?
All right, 85 degrees it says. Wind is going east at 6 miles an hour. Sean Payton, 10 consecutive wins versus division opponents. Wait a minute. That's not right. Didn't they lose to, I guess in the regular season. Yeah, because they beat the Buccaneers both times in the regular season last year. All right, Panthers get the ball first. And we're off. Yeah, the text in the end zone is way bigger than it was last week.
Chris, the adversity has been relentless for this Saints team. Now, after Hurricane Ida, it is a slew of positive COVID tests that mean it's going to be anything.
Coach is out on COVID list for the Saints. Offensive analyst, offensive assistant, assistant special teams, senior assistant and wide receivers coach, assistant head coach and defensive lines coach, run game and tight ends coach, running backs coach, and the pass rush coach. That is a lot of coaches they're missing. All right, here's the first play. It's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey, and he got like 2 yards out of it. So the games are all starting. All games start off with a 3.95% chance of scoregami, I've noticed. So we are going to select ongoing, and we'll be keeping track of that as we move along. So, 2nd and 8. Darnold in the shotgun. He's got McCaffrey out there next to him. 2 to the left and 1 to the right. This is a pass. It's a throw over the middle of McCaffrey. He's got a first down and a big gain across the 50. He's still going across the 45. He's still going down to the 40. Big play. Not even a minute in and they're already in the New Orleans territory. The offense is playing with urgency, and I like that. People say that the Panthers' offense is entirely Christian McCaffrey, and that is not far from the truth, but he's actually on the sideline right now for this play. Okay, let's see here. Darnold is under center now. He will, let's see, there's 2 in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to number 30. That's Chuba Hubbard, the rookie from Oklahoma State, and he gets nowhere. He gets stuffed at the line. New York Jets, last week against the Jets, Sam Darnold had 279 passing yards, most yards since week 12 of 2019. I think that's good. I'd say that. Yeah. He's doing better. We'll put it that way, you know. Okay. So 2nd and 10 from the 40. Here's Darnold. He throws it. He's got DJ Moore inside the 25. All right. Number 2, the newly rechristened number 2 of DJ Moore. You remember he wore number 12 his first couple of years. We don't yet have a score, which is not surprising. We're only about 2 minutes into the latest game, which is Broncos Jaguars is 13:09. Yeah, we're only about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes into these games. So the Panthers now at the 20, just on the other side of the 20. He fakes it to Hubbard. Darnold throws. He's got number 16. He's got a touchdown. Let's go. Panthers on the board. It's Brandon Zylstra. And just like that, 3 minutes into the game, the Panthers have the lead. And that, I believe, is the first score of the afternoon across the NFL. How about that? Very good. Very nice. Very nice. You love to see it. So, the Panthers have taken the lead. That was a great fake. That was a little high, but Zylstra went up and got it. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not know who Brandon Zylstra was until just now, but I really like him. This is number 5. That is Zane Gonzalez. Okay. I like this. Panthers are ahead 7-0. I like this. I like that. Yeah, so we've got our first score of the afternoon. Panthers up 7-0. Their scoreout chances jumped up to 7.02. First career touchdown for Brandon Zylstra just popped up on my screen, here. So, Bills have scored. That came out weird. Bills score touchdown, so they're up 6-0, probably 7-0 because it takes a minute for it to update the extra point.
I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto.
Yesterday, when
What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Boston, this is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
this commercial is stupid, but I don't know, there's something about Rob Gronkowski that you just can't hate,
There are lots of ways to love that chicken from Popeyes.
Tony, Rob Gronkowski, if his football career had never taken off, he would have been a great actor for a sitcom. I feel like he's got that. How do I put this? Childlike enthusiasm? Maybe that's the correct term for it. I don't know. I was gonna say last week there was a or not last week, yesterday when I was watching Nebraska and Oklahoma, Nebraska scored a touchdown. The extra point was blocked. Oklahoma recovered it in their own end zone, and they ran it all the way back for 2 points. So a rare, not a pick 2, but a kick block 2, which you almost never see in either professional or college football.
Football fans, you still have time. Enter your Fox Super 6 picks now for your chance to win $1 million of Terry's money. Just download the app.
Panthers lead 7-0, 12 minutes to go in this first quarter. We don't have any other scores right now. So. Okay, here's Deontay Harris. He's down past the 30, gets it to the 35 on that kickoff return. All right. So the Saints offense will finally come out on the field after they demolished Green Bay last week, 38-3. And that was the first touchdown, actually, that the Saints have allowed this season. I like how Sam Darnold has had more success against the Saints in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter than Aaron Rodgers did in the entire game last week. Of course, last week they played in Jacksonville because New Orleans, they can't play at home. They can't play at home right now because of Hurricane Ida. There's a flag on the play. Jameis Winston throws an incompletion bounced off of somebody's hand. It's roughing the passer on the defense. This is Ron Torbert. This is his 12th season as the official, or as an official. Other than the score, 7-0. Bears take the lead. Oh, Browns have scored. They lead the Texans 6-0. Didn't the Browns just play the Texans last year? Oh, and right off the roughing the passer penalty, we have a sack. Great recovery by the defense. No quit. Who was that? That is Hassan Reddick, who took him down. That still looks so weird seeing people with single digits playing defense. Okay, that was weird. Duo sack by Burns and Reddick. It's like one guy pulled his head down and the other one just like came up behind him and flipped him over. That was weird. Okay, 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 17 actually. This pass is caught. Harris again made the catch. He's out of bounds. It's 3rd down now. We have more. Do we have any more scores? No, it's just okay. Jaguars lead 6-0 against the Broncos. Did I mention that? I think that just happened actually. Yeah. Okay. So it's 7-0. 3rd and 8. What is this? Gonna be timeout? New Orleans has called a timeout. Okay. So here we see the Bengals and the Bears. This is Andy Dalton throwing a touchdown to Allen Robinson. 9 plays to go 45 yards? That's quite a bit for 45 yards. I mean, 45 yards. I mean, you ought to be able to cover that in 4 or 5 plays, 6 plays at the most. 9 plays is a bit much. But then again, I mean, there have been drives that have gone the length of the field that took 20 plus plays. So I won't complain too much. I saw 2 in the Raiders-Steelers box for some reason. I thought that was somebody had scored like a safety or something. All right, 3rd and 8 from the 48-yard line of Carolina. They're just on the other side of midfield. So if Carolina does get a stop here, there's a flag. Somebody jumped. It was either 72 of New Orleans or somebody jumped. It is false start on the offense on Teron Armstead. It is 72 because the guy on the Carolina line who was covering number 72 went across the line like a whole yard over it, and he started pointing at him because and they do get it. They get a false start there. So it's 3rd and 13. So that pushes them back across midfield, back into New Orleans territory. So now the snap is from the 47-yard, and another flag. What's going on now? Another false start on the offense. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. The power of a very loud crowd. Jameis Winston is 1 for 1 for 9 yards, and it's 3rd for 8. It's now 3rd and 18. Remember, this was a 3rd and 8 just like 30 seconds ago, and now they've gone back 10 yards. And I thought that somebody had gone off a little early. This is a screen pass to Alvin Kamara, I think, and he's stopped at the 49-yard line. He doesn't even make it to midfield, so it is 4th down, and the Panthers will get this punt. Great power. Great play by the 12th man in the crowd. I know that the 12th man is technically a Seattle thing. Well, actually, it started out as a Texas A&M thing, and I think Seattle pays them a fee to use the phrase 12th man, but you get the point. The crowd definitely helped in that situation. 4th and 11. We had a flag right before the snap, and they got the punt away. Oh, Carolina called timeout before the snap. Okay. Obviously, they saw something that they didn't like, so they're going to readjust.
first person to ever put it in her home.
I love Baker Mayfield.
Oh, there she goes. Driving a new car, but couldn't donate to my walk of fun.
I love the at home with Baker Mayfield thing because imagine living in a football stadium, like having the whole place to yourself.
The timeout right there by Carolina. They only had 10 guys on the field. We talked about the challenge for the Saints.
Dang.
Trying to get substitution, personnel, everything.
4th and 11.
They're prepared down, staff.
So the Saints are still going to punt.
Just how hard it is, right?
Nobody else has scored yet. Okay.
Everybody should be dialed in on that, and they line up.
I just want to say, whoever made this scoregami thing is like an absolute madman, and I love them for it. Okay, so here's the punter. Fourth and 11. I like the way the game has gone so far. I think if it keeps going like this, the Panthers are gonna have a good game today. 4th and 11. The punt is away. It's inside the 10. It bounces and takes a bit of a Carolina roll, and it's down at the 7. It went back as far as the 3-yard line, I think, but it rolls back out to the 7. So Sam Darnold will take over, and number 14 will look to make it 14-0. Panthers lead by 7. We're just over 5 minutes into this game.
We can change that.
Oh! Wait a minute. What the heck just happened? 2 games just popped up red on the screen. I don't know why. Nobody seems to have scored yet. Or is it lying to me? That was weird. Twitter admin can't keep up with those plays, man. I have the Panthers Twitter account. I have their notifications on, so they tweet throughout the game, and I've got the notifications popping up on my phone. This is fun, you know. I did this last week on Instagram just to, because usually I watch games with like my mom, but now I'm at college. She's not here, so I can't watch them with her anymore. And she has to work today anyway, so it wouldn't matter. We were supposed to have a watch party down in one of the student centers last week, but it never materialized. So I came up here and basically just live streamed myself watching the game on Instagram, just to feel a little less alone. And now we're here, doing this. And I like this. I want to keep doing this. I think this is fun. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to the placement of these teams on the board. I think it's just, that's just the way it is. They don't do this on Fox anymore, but they used to do the way that the Fox scorebug used to work. They used to have like the little initials for the teams instead of like the logos. So for New Orleans it was NO, and Carolina it was CAR. Oh god, they brought the mixed reality Panther back. Oh boy, that was a big hit last week. All right, we're back. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, and for Carolina it was CAR. So when you looked at the scoreboard, it looked like it said no car. What is this that they tweeted? Mark safe from mixed reality Panther attack today. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's doing that thing like it did last week where the microphone and the clock icons are going back and forth. Oh crap. Oh, never mind, stop. Okay, good. I didn't want to have to shut it off again like I did last week. Offense, week 1, 19 points, 381 total yards.
Defensive front, and that's another area where those inactives that we're going to show you here in a few seconds is really going to be an important part of the
Texans have scored to tie that game. So we have a 7-7 game, a 3-0 game. Here's Darnold on 2nd and 7, and that pass is just over the hands of Chuba Hubbard. Okay, so that's the first incompletion of the game for Sam Darnold, but there is a flag on the play. What is this? Roughing the pass on the defense. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. That is on Turner, I think, number 98. Yeah, okay, so here we see Sam Darnold he throws the ball, and then Thomas just gets in there and takes out his legs.
That's just something that Peyton Turner has to be accustomed to.
Peyton Turner, first-round draft pick, 28th overall out of Houston. Because once the quarterback throws the ball, you're really not allowed to tackle him. Because at that point, I don't know. Anyway, here's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey up the left side, and he's going to get about 5 yards out of this. So the purple spots on the board, if you can see them, those are the scores of the games that are going on right now. How the scores stand at this moment. So here we go. Panthers now at the 30 off of the penalty and the 5-yard gain from McCaffrey. Let's see here. They're going to take the snap. Darnold over the middle. He's got number 85. I think that's Dan Arnold. Yes, it is. Darnold to Arnold for a big game. That's the joke. Darnold to Arnold. Well, it's not a joke. It's wordplay. It's very good catch, right on the money for Dan Arnold, and he got that near midfield. I think he might have gotten it to the logo actually. Yep, they're right above the whisker on the inside of the logo. So they're at the 49. They're a yard away from midfield. This is a play action pass. It's a throw. It's low. It was a low throw, and DJ Moore did not make the catch. So that will technically be Sam Darnold's first incompletion. He started 4 for 4. Oh boy, Michael Thomas has COVID. Traquan Smith is on IR. Eric McCoy's out. David Onyemata's suspended. Marcus Davenport's on IR. A bunch of other players are out. Marshawn Lattimore's out with a hand injury. Their kicker is on IR. I just find it weird when kickers get injured because, like what did you do? Pull a hamstring? Anyway, here's Darnold. Drops back, throws. He's got DJ Moore this time for a gain of 8. That time he does manage to get it to him, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. Oh boy, Matthew Stafford throws a touchdown to Cooper Kupp. 7-0 Rams. Oh, the Bills have scored. It's 14-0. Okay. So after this game is the Falcons and the Bucks, the other NFC South matchup today. Yeah, all the NFC South teams are playing each other this week. Darnold in trouble, scrambling. He throws it. It's nearly intercepted. He was trying to get it to the tight end, but Demario Davis got in there and broke that up. So it's 4th and 2, and the Panthers will punt.
But I think what Sam Darnold saw was Malcolm Jenkins kind of jump on that route, but he was going to come off that coverage.
Still, though, not a good drive for Carolina. Admittedly, they got bailed out off that roughing the passer penalty, but, he could have thrown that to Christian McCaffrey. He was going for Dan Arnold, but 56 got in there and broke that up. So this is the punter. I forget who our punter is. No, it's Taco Charlton. That's right. Okay. It says Joseph Charlton, but I'm pretty sure it's his nickname is Taco. I don't know why. And the fair catch at the 10. So the Saints will get the ball back down 7 at the 10-yard line. Is Taco Charlton who I'm thinking of, or is he somebody else? Because I referred to him as Taco Charlton last week. Oh, God. Taco Charlton is somebody else. Chaco Charlton is a defensive end. He's actually not on our roster right now. So yeah, he was on the Chiefs. That's who I know. That's why I know him. Or is he a free agent? I don't know. Yeah.
Today, things can be really unexpected, but your customers, they still expect things to be
Wait a
simple,
minute.
and they want it personalized.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So it's Joseph Charlton, not Taco Charlton. I apologize. I'm an idiot. Taco, if you're out there, I apologize for confusing you with a punter.
Service. That's why so many businesses work with IBM.
It's a nice truck. Yeah.
So yeah, Joseph. His name is Joseph Charlton, not Taco. That's a different person. Okay. Now we know. All right. The only game that has not yet had a score is 49ers Eagles. Right now, the best chance at scoregami is 7.25%. Bills and Dolphins. Admittedly, that's mainly because of the Bills are up 14-0. You know, they have the most points.
So if I was a sneakerhead, catch down that weighted point discount, still get the pack of clips? Yep.
Really won't be until like probably the second half that we start to see the scores begin to diversify. Oh my gosh, they turned that freaking TikTok trend into a Burger King commercial. Burger King better be glad that they have great chicken sandwiches, or I'd freaking, hate their guts for all eternity. Burger King does have, they do have bomb chicken sandwiches though. Oh, there it is!
The Panthers have this new mixed reality feature on the video board for their home games in partnership with the famous group. Well, scare the heck out of you and fire up the crowd even more. That's one of those character-generated type things.
Yeah, there it is. Exactly the same as last week. They replaced the Jets flag with a Saints flag. And Alvin Kamara will get a yard or two here.
He mentioned the Saints lineup.
I've still got that bag of Sour Patch Kids that I didn't eat yesterday. I've also got a bag of Gushers, a mini can of Pringles that I ate like 2 out of, and like the rest of this bag of chips. I really gotta stop eating at the freaking out of the freaking vending machine. I swear I'm eating that thing whole. Jameis Winston 2 for 2, but 2nd and 8, and Jameis Winston almost got sacked. He manages to get the pass off, but he's not going to get a first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 4 for New Orleans. So the Panthers have 7 sacks in the first 5 quarters of the season. They didn't have a single sack until week 3 of last year. Last year was a mess. Third and 4. The pass is batted up and incomplete. 4th and 4. And we will see the New Orleans punt team come back out. Good job by the Panthers defense there. Let's see. Rams lead the Colts 7-3. Texans and Browns are still tied at 7. Why must the Browns play well against good teams and then not play well against bad teams? Because, they played the Texans last year and they only won like 10-7. Taysom Hill is out there, like blocking or whatever. They get the punt away. It's a good punt to about the 25. This is number 13 taking it out across the 30. That's Erickson. Got out to about the 34-yard line. So the Panthers will get some decent field position. Yes, I lick my Pringles. Don't act like you don't do it either.
808. Everything hurts.
Only pay for what you need.
This tongue on Pringle action is not safe for the hungry.
Think again. Introducing the first ever AT4 lineup. Premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
We've got a problem, America. Junk sleep is what you get from a bed that isn't right for you. Keep calling Kevin Keith. Junk sleep. Left your laptop on the bus. Junk sleep. Can't straight think. Slot cheap. What you need is real sleep. So maybe it's time to ask yourself, did you get out of the wrong side of bed this morning? Wrong bed altogether. Mattress Firm on Junk Your Sleep.
Girls are hard in the kitchen. Girls are hard in the kitchen. Where the magic happens. This is where we're making the food. It all comes together here. We season it, we grill it, and it tastes great. It's my favorite part, laying down. Isn't that sizzle?
The Bud Light logo makes people think
$1 delivery fee.
So we recruited retired NFL player Nick Mangold.
I might have to take them up on that someday. Because like the only things we got to eat around here outside of the school cafeteria are the 7-Eleven and the Chick-fil-A.
After a 60-yard punt and 10-yard return, Darnold 5 out of 7 has that touchdown pass nearing 100 yards through the air. Starting just short of the Panther 35-yard line with McCaffrey in the backfield.
First and 10. McCaffrey gets about 4.
35-yard line. Darnold happy to be in Carolina to get this opportunity, as he told us. Appreciate the belief. And as his head coach Matt Rule said, you don't have to be the savior here. You have people around you just trying to work on playing quarterback. You don't have to worry about being a leader. Just look at the numbers. And obviously it's just 1 week. But already he sounded comfortable sitting and talking with us. And the move that the Panthers made to go after Darnold versus drafting a quarterback.
There's something on the field. So something white back at like the 28.5 yard line. Here's a screen pass that fooled the cameraman. The screen pass to Terrence Marshall Jr. That gets a couple yards. It's 3rd and 2.
For the Jets job, you watched a lot of film on Sam Darnold.
Patriots lead the Jets 9-0.
And when he was out, looking at the pro days as he was getting ready for the draft this year, he saw Joe Douglas from the Jets and the GM for the Jets. So, maybe there's going to be a trade. So they've reached out.
Eagles lead the 49ers 3-0.
I think it was one of the more under-the-radar moves this offseason. And, they're able to keep their hands in the draft.
And we've got a timeout Carolina.
Against Sam Darnold.
And the Panthers tied up so a 2-4.
Okay.
They gave up a second rounder, 4th and a 6th. And you're right, under the radar because Matt Rule, going back, he spent some time around Andy Reid, former coach with the Eagles, now with the Chiefs. And of course, he has Mahomes been a template. He observed how Andy Reid had quarterbacks that developed them along the way that maybe weren't big stars like Foles at the time or Kevin Cobb guys. Even McNabb had their best years. He said, well, if he can do that, maybe we can do something like that with Sam Darnold and not have to exhaust.
Just trying to declutter the board here.
Yeah, understanding that sometimes a change of scenery for a young quarterback is the
There you go.
best thing.
Yeah, right there. There's the board. I sort of decluttered it. There's a 3-0 game, a 7-0 game, 7-3, 7-7, 10-0, 14-0. There's actually a couple of 3-0 games. And 2 7-3 games. All right, 3rd and 2 from the 42, just about. This is a handoff to McCaffrey. Did he get there? I don't know. guess it just depends on the spot. Good enough for a first down. Okay. Yeah, so they do give it to him. 1st and 10. Another handoff up the middle to McCaffrey. He's going to get that to just short of midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 5. Okay.
Joe Brady did the opposite. He purposefully, intentionally didn't talk to anybody about Sam Darnold because he wanted to make sure Sam could come here and start over with a totally clean slate. Wasn't until after he spoke with folks. Where did he learn this technique? LSU, helping Joe Burrow make the transition from Ohio State to LSU, and everybody knows how that worked out.
2nd and 5. Another handoff to McCaffrey up the middle. And that gets 2.
Third down, they need to get to the 46-yard line to have the time on the clock.
Actually had to make it apology.
3rd and 3.
I'm sorry I didn't call you beforehand, but I wanted to do it exactly that Jen said. You know, I want to be able to formulate my own opinion. So once he was real comfortable with everything they wanted to get Sam Darnold in here, he called Jordan Homer, who works with Sam Darnold in the offseason, and let him know.
So they're at the 49. They got to get to the 46. Man in motion. 3 seconds on the play clock. They're going to take the snap. Darnold throws it. It's caught by DJ Moore. He's across the 40 to the 36. You love to see it, baby. You love to see it. I'm going to grab my iPad just in case. Chuba Hubbard took that one up the middle. 2nd down.
Because it was so quarterback heavy, going to be at the top really throughout the first round of that draft, they asked Troy Aikman to sit on the panel and do the evaluation. And I talked to Troy afterwards, and he said, he goes, listen, Josh Allen has tremendous upside. If he gets in the right place or the right coordinator, he could have a really good career in the NFL. The guy who's day one.
7-0. 38 seconds in the first quarter, and the clock is still running. It's 2nd and 9. A few more yards, they'll be in field goal range. They're at the 35 right now. They're just beyond it. Handoff, no fake. Play action. It's Sam Darnold. He throws it. It's caught. Robbie Anderson inside the 20. 16-yard line. That may actually be the last play of the first quarter. Clock is still going. Darnold does not look in a hurry to get a play off. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So the Panthers are driving. They're up 7-0. Yeah, we are. They're looking good.
What are we doing with that? All I can tell you is that Mr. Jenkins told me it was requested by a new team member. That makes sense.
Imagine being connected to and securing your entire home with a simple touch or command of your voice. Or detecting intruders before they get in. Technology connected to your home can do more
text Chase real quick.
Mr. Jenkins told me to make the customer happy. Mr. Jenkins told me the same thing. We always make the customer happy.
There's only one Carolina Panthers, and they're from here.
There's only one more Jenkins, and we're from here too. Thanks for letting us enjoy the game with you.
Daryl Johnston, Chris Myers, Jim Hale starting the second quarter at Bank of America Stadium. And that time of possession number jumps out at you. And so does Demario Davis.
Here we go.
This game, you heard his inspired speech at the start of the game.
So we're at the start of the second quarter now. First and 10. Hand off to McCaffrey. Goes nowhere.
Right on cue for you, Chris. Just trust your eyes and see the play developing and get downhill and make the tackle.
And he is a great guy to talk to. You know, we sit before meetings or watch guys practice or whether it's Zoom to prepare for a game. And just really likable, comfortable, fierce on the field.
I texted Chase, asked him what he's doing. I'm guessing he must be watching a football game. Even though the Lions don't play till tomorrow night. Second and 10. Darnold throws over the middle. He's got DJ Moore. He stumbled, but he's going to get a few yards, and we've got a flag on the field. Ah, it's holding on the offense. Crap. Okay. All right. Cameron Irving.
Thanks, Chris. Bills up 7-0 in Miami. Looking to bounce back from their week 1 loss to the Steelers. Josh Allen scrambles, eventually finds Stephon Diggs for this 5 yards.
A lot of divisional matchups this week.
Dolphins still carted off with a rib injury. Jacoby Brissett takes over. Bills lead 14.
Thank you very much. So Brissett is Ryan Fitzpatrick, the starting quarterback for Washington, Burton, although they won behind Taylor Heineke on Thursday night beating the Giants. Back injuries piling up.
Second and 20. Pass over the middle. Caught by number 85. He's going to get 18 on that. Maybe 19, actually. That's Dan Arnold who made that catch. What did I say his number was? I mean, it's number 85. I don't think I could see his number clearly. I guess I thought it was 86. I don't know. Sam Darnold to Dan Arnold for 19 yards, and it's 3rd and 1. Uh-oh, we got a man down. Oh, it's Pat Elflein. Okay. So we got an injury timeout. Oh, did Andy Dalton get injured? Wait a minute.
You're sharing more than extra cheese and pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with a purpose.
Who has live TV?
Hulu has live sports?
Well, yes. Who does have live sports?
Flip like cable, stream like Hulu.
Well, Geico's 85 years isn't just about time, you know. It means experience. Well, let me put it this way. If I told you I'd been jarring raspberry preserves for 85 years, what would you think? Well, at first, it'd be like, that has got to be some scrumptious jam. And then you'd think, he looks fantastic. I must know his skincare routine.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Big bug.
Innovation usually looks something like this. But what if it didn't? What if it looked like a family truck that powers a family home?
Yep. Justin Fields is in the game for Chicago.
Change what innovation looks like. From floating around in your own personal space capsule up here to what we can build for all Americans down here.
All right. Let's see. Scores are the same. Okay.
Want to stay up to date? Just tell Siri, show me football scores.
On a 3rd and 1, it's an area that the Panthers wanted to improve to get inside the 20, getting those touchdowns in the red zone on Greg last year. This year we saw week 1. All they need is a yard for a first down.
And McCaffrey got it. I think he got it anyway. Yes, they did get it. He did get it. It's 1st and goal. Panthers have 8 first downs compared to the Saints, who have 1. But the Panthers, they've had a lot of red zone trouble. Last season, they only scored 52% of the time they made it to the red zone. And last week, only 1 of their 4 end zone trips ended in scores. Darnold, scrambling, throws it up out of bounds. Somebody on the sideline caught that. It'll be 2nd and goal. He had nowhere to throw it, so he just threw it away. Second and goal. It's a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. And he's almost there. He got down to the 1 yard line. Okay. Okay. 3rd and goal from the 1. Another handoff up the middle to McCaffrey, and he's stuffed. Fourth and goal. Question is, do you go for it or do you kick the field goal? They actually pushed him back a yard, so. This will be a 20-yard attempt from Zane Gonzalez. That'll put him up 10-0 if he gets it. Here it is. Kick is up. It is good. All right. It's 10-0. Okay, well, would have liked a touchdown, but 10-0. That's still 2-score game. Very good.
We took the drug that helped build this country and made it so it would power our homes. We took the vehicles businesses use to keep the lights on and made them run on the same thing that turns the lights on. We took the original 0 to 60 head turner and gave it 0 vehicle emissions. We took the familiar and made it revolutionary.
I'm just glad Zane Gonzalez isn't having flashbacks to his the game against the Saints he had when he was on the Browns,
Fit any budget. That's awesome, man. You want to play drop? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call it quick to get
where he missed like every single kick and basically lost in the game.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. Whether it's ensuring food arrives
And Baker Mayfield is out for the Browns. Uh-oh, that's not good. And the Texans are up 14-7. Okay. Deontay Harris to the 25-yard line. Saints are missing 8 coaches and like 10 players. If ever we could beat the Saints, it would be like right now. Here's Alvin Kamara, who is still around. He got a few yards out of that. Winston is almost sacked. He throws on the run. He's got a first down. To the tight end, number 80. Raiders lead 6-0. Patriots to the Jets 10-3. Here's the first down for the Saints, and Winston is sacked. Morgan Fox that time. And it's second down. Hassan Reddick was also in there somewhere. Panthers had the highest quarterback pressure rate in the NFL last week, 43%. Here's a pass to Alvin Kamara. That got a few yards, but it's still third down. Third and 16 for New Orleans. Oh, he was hit! And Kamara's down. Short of the line of the game, so he's got the Panthers get the stop. 4th and 9. The punt will be recovered by number 13. He gets it across the 25. Erickson down to about the 28-yard line.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built for tough, built to hold more, built to tow more. For the people who count on it. Because they know that brawn can get the job done. But it takes brains and brawn to get it done right. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Can we even afford this house?
I'm pretty sure we can.
Pretty sure. Rocket Mortgage, you can be certain.
What's the difference?
Pretty sure they're just doctors.
Let's go with certain.
You need to be certain about how much home you can afford. Rocket can.
Imagine Snoop Dogg walking up to you while you're on the beach and handing you a Corona. That'd be freaking awesome.
I would be honored to be part of the system. Anyone listening to this world got a secure
I'm just glad that, Corona's still around considering the whole virus thing.
Another 7.5 minutes to go before the half. Their opening drive, sharp and crisp, 3 for 3 at Donaldson. Touchdown pass to Zylstra. They cheer up the clock and get to the 1-yard line, settle for a field goal. Meanwhile, the Saints offense has yet to get
Okay. 1st and 10 from the 28.
14-yard return. Donald, quick pass.
Darnold pass, caught by Moore, gain of 5, I think.
Update on that offensive line. Anderson, an injury with Jeremy Hall.
Yeah, Chris, Sam Darnold's going to have to finish this game without one of his favorite veteran offensive linemen. Pat Elflein, it's an injury to his hamstring. He's battling a knee all week, but it's the hammy that's going to keep him out. He tried to make a go of it. At first, they graded him doubtful, but now they just downgraded him to out. He's not going to be able to continue today.
All right, thank you, so Dennis.
Pat Elflein's out for the game. That sucks.
Slide over to that spot. John Miller at the right guard.
So, that's very bad, actually, because the Panthers' offensive line is not very good already. So here's a handoff to McCaffrey, and he goes nowhere.
We want to get 30 runs in this game, and all coaches kind of have a certain number that they like, and then things change.
3rd and 6. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 6. 4, 3, 2, 1. They get the snap off. He makes the catch. DJ Moore across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Well done. First and 10. McCaffrey. Big game. First down. Let's go. Steelers lead the Raiders 7-6. First and 10. Timeout, commercials, and kind of, I don't know. I was checking out the stream on my iPad. I apologize. Okay, first and 10 for Carolina. They fake the handoff. They get the pass to Chuba Hubbard. I think it's Chuba Hubbard. No, that's number 80. That is, who is that? Why does Matt Rule always look like that? He always looks like he has a he always looks so disgusted for some reason. Even though Carolina has about 193 more yards than New Orleans does on offense. 227 to 34. Second and 3 for Carolina. We had a flag. On somebody. They're saying it's on New Orleans, I think. We'll see if that's the case. Neutral zone infraction on the defense. All right, so we're going to get a first down out of that. This is good. All right. 3:43. Panthers are draining the clock, and they're marching down the field, which is the two best things an offense can do. At the 25 right now for first and 10. Okay. Darnold throws incomplete. And it's just as well, because even if that had been completed, it would have been a loss of 5 yards. Scores are mostly the same. All right, Darnold in the shotgun. He's got McCaffrey out there next to him. Two receivers to his left and one to his right, plus a tight end going out. And Darnold on the run. He throws. He's got Dan Arnold, but there's a flag. At the 15, who is this on?
It was Cameron Jordan, by the way, who got in on Darnold and almost ripped that
is this going to be? Legal use of hands to the face on the defense before the pass. Penalties declined. Result of the play is a first down. That was a penalty on Paulson Adebo, number 29 of the Saints. Let's see, what did he do here? He got hit in the arm. I don't see him getting hit in the face, though. The penalty, I mean, really doesn't matter because A, you know, that it got declined, and B, they still got a first down out of it, so who cares? First and goal now from the 7. Hopefully they can score a touchdown on this drive. Hand off to McCaffrey. Up the middle. He's inside the 5, down to about the 2. Actually, he's on the 1-yard line. Sam Darnold, 13 for 17, 199 yards. He threw for 237 last week. He's already a yard short of 200 right now. We're not even through the end of the first half yet. You know, he could still throw another pass. But right now, you know, Matt Rule's like, hurry up, you've got 3 seconds and we don't have any timeouts left. They get the snap off. McCaffrey doesn't get anywhere, but, you know, just the fact that they got the play off is good enough. 3rd and goal, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Very, very well done. Again, Carolina, you know, they've got those red zone troubles, but they're doing pretty well right now. Oh, Jalen Hurts just threw a 91-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles now lead 10-0. Oh no, it wasn't a touchdown pass. It was just a 91-yard pass. But they are in the red zone, and they could score at any moment. Oh, the AP poll's out now. Let's see, what exactly, where did the... Oh boy, Zach Wilson is, he's thrown 3 picks thus far against the Patriots today. Did he throw an interception yeah, he did throw an interception last week. That's what, 4 on the year, I think? Yeah. Oh, the Browns have tied the game against the Texans. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Mayfield is... Baker Mayfield's back in the game. He just ran in that touchdown. Okay, that's good. His shoulder got popped up out of place. They popped it back in. You know, if we still had prime Cam Newton, we wouldn't have these end zone troubles because prime Cam Newton would jump over the goal line by himself. And you know he would. You know he would.
Yeah, I'm coming into this one as this is 4-down territory. You look at what they did last week against the Jets. They controlled the first half, but they didn't separate themselves. A similar situation here, but with a much better offense that they're going to face in the second half. If I miss it here, I'm coming right back, and I'm going 4th and goal this time.
3rd and short. It's actually 3rd and 2. They got to get 2 yards for the touchdown. Clock running down here. It's a pass. They throw it. Zone touchdown! DJ Moore. It is 16-0. You love to see it. You love to see it. Man, this is the best the Panthers have played against the Saints in a long time. Where like none of the starters like rested. Yeah, this is really good.
I'd like to be a little bit inside heavy, and that situation does a great job with the setup. Kind of comes off the ball, gets Colson and Debo to move a little bit to the outside.
And the extra point is good. So it's 17-0. Let's see here. The scoregami chance for this game was .093. And let's see, yeah, the board has adjusted to say 17-0. The game section has not. There it is. And now the scoregami chance jumped to 2.09.
Where you match up the best. Obviously, we've talked about all the key inactives on the Saints defensive side of the ball. The offense is relatively healthy.
So obviously, what's his face? Sam Darnold woke up feeling dangerous, don't you think? Yeah. Oh boy. Harris caught this ball on the run. He's at the 30. He's across the 40. The Saints get really good field position on this kickoff return. And they've got 2 timeouts left, and they can get down the field. Okay, so they're at the 43-yard line of Carolina. They can do this. Winston, pocket collapsing. He threw the ball away. He almost got sacked on that. And now there's a flag down.
This could be interesting because he was trying to throw it in the direction of Alvin Kamara, left-handed, and hit his offensive lineman. It bounced in an area where there was no intended receiver.
They're going to call this intentional grounding on Jameis Winston. Okay. It is now 2nd down. So, yeah, Morgan Fox had it grip on the shoulder of his jersey, and he was trying to throw the ball with his left hand, and it hit the back of a lineman. And of course, you're not allowed to throw it to a lineman unless the ball's been deflected. So it's 2nd and 17, and now what's going on? Something's going on. Sean Payton's not happy about it. Scoreboard just updated and now it says 2nd and 21 for some reason. Is it 2nd and 17 or 2nd and 21? What's going on here? Okay, so there was going to be a 10-second runoff because of the running clock, but they've elected to use a timeout instead. So there is no 10-second runoff. It's still 142, but now it's 2nd and 21 instead of 2nd and 17.
Yeah, I was a little concerned, Chris, that they had missed this because they got the line of scrimmage. But if you have intentional grounding, it creates inside of 2 minutes a 10-second runoff. Has the option.
Mike Pereira.
Save it, so
I didn't realize Mike Pereira looked so old. I'm used to looking at Dean Bland. Is it Dean Blandino's face I'm used to looking at?
yeah, to me, there's no one in the area, and he's contacted first. Okay, he's contacted first.
Yeah, he tried to throw that, and it hit the back of Armstead's head on the intentional grounding play.
And now, by the way, New Orleans changed their mind.
No, they have not. They have not elected to use the timeout. I don't think that. Wait a minute. Do they have? Okay, they have 2 timeouts. They took the 10-second runoff, so now there's 132 left instead of 142. This whole thing is really confusing. Okay, so there's 2 timeouts. New Orleans has 2 timeouts left. It's 2nd down and 21 with the clock is still running, and they have the ball at the 32-yard line of New Orleans. Okay, so here's Jameis Winston. He throws the pass. It is caught by number 1 at the 35. So that's going to be a gain of what, 3? That's Callaway who made the catch. Gain of 3. So now it's 3rd and 18. Now the Saints get the ball to start the second half. So they're really not, in any hurry because also, the Panthers don't have any timeouts. 3rd and 18. Here's Winston. Throws the ball and it's caught. 1st down. Jordan Humphrey made the catch and he's inside of Carolina territory across the 40-yard line. And now the Saints call their second timeout. Okay. So it's 1st and 10. A 30-second timeout by the Saints. So it looks like the Saints are finally getting their offense moving. They do have a chance to double up here. If they score a touchdown here, they get the ball to start the second half. If they score a touchdown there too, they can make this a 3-point game. Ball on the Carolina 37-yard line right now. There's 42 seconds left. At the very least, New Orleans should get a field goal chance here to make it 17-3 for the end of the half. It is worth noting that Jameis Winston threw 5 interceptions in the last game he started against Carolina back when he was on the Bucs in 2019 when he threw 30 interceptions. Winston under pressure, hit as he throws, and the pass is incomplete as Callaway lost his helmet there. The clock stops, 38 seconds. 2nd and 10. Patriots lead the Jets 13-3. Raiders lead the Steelers 9-7. Broncos lead the Jaguars 10-7. So let's see here. It's 2nd and 10 from the 37 again. Remember, Saints have a timeout. They've got 38 seconds with which to work. Winston throws up a high pass intended for number 83. It's incomplete, 3rd and 10, 33 seconds on the clock. And if Carolina can get a stop here, I don't think New Orleans is in field goal range for whoever their kicker is because Will Lutz is out. He's on IR right now, so I don't know who their kicker is. 37-yard line, that's what, a 55-yard field goal? Yeah, it's like a 55-yard field goal. It's not a chip shot, not by a long shot, not technically. From the logo, Winston spins, throws, he throws, intercepted by number 31. I don't know who he is, and I don't care. The Panthers with a big pick to keep the Saints scoreless. I'm sure the name of whoever did that will pop up. Justin Burris. Justin Burris, you madman. Jameis Winston's first interception this season. Considering he threw 88 interceptions during his time with the Bucs, 2015 to 2019, I'd say it's not bad for Winston, but Jordan Burris, big pick, and so the Panthers, without any timeouts, and they already have a 17-point lead, they'll probably just take a knee and go to halftime. Or no, they're going to run a play here. Darnold has 201 passing yards. And make that some more passing yards. Okay. And we've got a flag. Okay. What is this? There's Joe Brady, offensive coordinator, mastermind of the 2019 LSU offense that won a national championship. Quite possibly the greatest offense ever created. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. They'll add 15 yards to the end of the play. First down. 17 seconds left. Okay.
Keep your composure right here in this situation. You know, he's diving, he trips him up. By rule, it's a little trip right there. I mean, once you get into the white, you're not allowed to make contact. Hey, guess what? Referees.
So they're up 17 points with 17 seconds left. That puts the Panthers somewhere near midfield, doesn't it? Now the referees are conferencing. Scores are mostly the same. Patriots, Jets, Rams, Colts, and Texans, Browns are all at halftime. Rams, Colts, I think, has been at halftime for a while. Bengals, Bears, that's at halftime. We're about to go to halftime here. We got 17 seconds. Can the Panthers get a field goal out of this? You think? Maybe? I mean, you know, going into the locker room up 17-0 is one thing. Going up 20-0 in the halftime would be great. Going up 24-0 in the halftime would be spectacular, but I don't want to get too greedy here. So they've got the ball at the 47 of New Orleans with 17 seconds left, but they have no timeouts. Darnold gonna run for it. He's going out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 11 seconds. They didn't get a first down out of it, but they did get yardage. I like what Sam Darnold's done. You know, I like what he's doing. I think he's going to have a very good season this year. You know, assuming that they don't get bitten by the injury bug or whatever. 11 seconds left. They're not quite in field goal range for Zane Gonzalez, but I'm not exactly sure where field goal range for Zane Gonzalez would be. They don't have a line anywhere on the screen to indicate. 3, 2. DJ Moore makes the catch. They don't have any timeouts. They got to spike the football. 3, 2, 1. There's a flag.
I don't think they have a legal formation.
Yeah, now you can run the clock if that's
10-second runoff for that. That was hard. 11 seconds to stay in bounds.
Okay, so there was a false start. 10-second runoff. Okay, it's the end of the first half. So it's 17-0. And we're going to halftime. Saints will get the ball back at the start of the second half. But overall, very good play by the Panthers on both sides of the ball. The kickoff coverage could be a little better, but you know, we'll deal with it later. You know, we can live with it.
Terry Bradshaw Hall of Fame ceremony for Peyton Manning at Lucas Oil Stadium. Well deserved. Great quarterback, great guy. Matthew Stafford, back, pocket looking right. Held the safety, held the weak safety, or the strong safety. Split the weak safety when he found Cooper Kupp. In for 16 yards out.
So I hit select ongoing, and there's only 3 games I haven't made that are not at halftime right now. Brandon Zylstra, however you say his name. Panthers lead 17-0. The Rams lead the Colts 10-6. Here's the Bengals and the Bears. Andy Dalton throws a touchdown pass to Allen Robinson. And they lead 7-0. That's the only score of the game is Dalton's out of the game. Miami Buffalo. Uh-oh, Tua's injured. That would explain why the Dolphins haven't scored yet.
to Juju Smith-Schuster. Handing off to the wide receiver. Motion comes across for your touchdown. Vegas, though, Las Vegas Raiders. 9-7 on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baker Mayfield.
So I've been having this thing about the curse of the number 3 in college football, about how they all keep losing. Oklahoma did not lose. They were number 3 this past week. They didn't lose, but they still fell a place in the standings. So now,
James White wanted to go up between the guard and the center. Ended up bouncing it outside between the guard and the tackle. Nice hold there. 7-yard run, 13-3 now. It is doing on the top.
yeah. So now Oregon is number 3.
Starter back looking, crossing route. Greatest route in all of football. Crossing route. Thank you. I think that's just about it.
I just get so excited about that.
Yeah.
All right,
The game most people are watching, San Francisco with that late touchdown there, Howie, taking a 7-3 against this tough Philadelphia Eagles team.
The AP top 25: Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Oklahoma, Iowa, Penn State, Texas A&M, Cincinnati. Clemson is now 9th. Ohio State is 10th.
They rotate people Ridge way here.
Florida is still 11th.
They've been dominant up front. Eric Wilson.
Coastal Carolina fell to 17th.
Up until that
That's what happens, though, I guess, when you struggle against
Philadelphia was
Buffalo, University of Buffalo. Or sorry, University at Buffalo, which is a stupid name.
They know they're not making it stop. Let them rush, jump it off right open and running back, those quick passes.
Fresno State's ranked this week. That's good.
The dominance.
Auburn only fell 1 spot after losing to Penn State. Penn State is number 6 in the country. So the top 6 is Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Oklahoma, Iowa, and Penn State. I like that. That's,
In week 1, they continue here. I don't know what's
basically two SEC teams, a Pac-12 team, and a Big 12 team and 2 Big 10 teams. That's good. Good balance, I'd say. Excuse me.
been named the best network in America in the second year in a row, proving once again that there's only one best network.
You'll love the neighborhood. Everyone here is so friendly.
Hi, I'm incredible. If you need any help, just let me know. Babysitting, borrowing clothes, finding a great rate on your mortgage.
You wear clothes.
Uh-oh.
It's either credible or it's not. It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Get great offers from GM Financial and $1,750 cash allowance on Silverado 1500 crew cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. See your Carolina Chevy dealers.
I'm presenting the Rainberry Award for Most Bestest Team. The Mr. Awards lost for Yummiest Fish Sticks. The Princess Celestia Trophy, the best hospital in the world.
We're proud to have an incredible care team, 8 nationally ranked specialties, and the Charlotte region's only best children's hospital. But we're even prouder that our patients say we're the best too. For the best care for kids, the choice is clear. Atrium Health Levine Children's.
Every game is at halftime right now except for Rams, Colts, and Bills, Dolphins.
Get any two of your select breakfast days for $4.39 like a crispy chicken biscuit.
Yeah, here, like. Stand up.
With a Honda in your garage, every Sunday.
Grab the football.
Incredible summer offer on a new Honda. Only at the Honda Summer Salesman.
Ready, set, go.
When your family gathers around a shack-a-roni for Papa John's, you're sharing more than extra.
So, 46, 46, 42, 42, 43, so, hop!
Shack-a-roni goes to sharing. That's pizza.
Oh! What the crap? Following football, the NHRA Drag Racing Nationals from Charlotte. What do you mean after football? Is it like after the late game, or do we not have a late game? Where's the channel list? Here it is. Yeah, no, there's no late game on Fox. They're doing the NHRA Drag Race Nationals. Huh. Who in the world let that happen? That don't even make sense. Like, what the crap? We'll check the channel list.
Explore horse country or put on your hiking shoes and get out there. This is Kentucky. Come see for yourself.
Program info. What game are we looking at?
KentuckyTourism.com.
Dallas and LA? Yes, Dallas and the Chargers. Okay. What game are they airing now? Sometimes they won't even air the CBS early game in Charlotte because of, for whatever reason.
Want to tackle your fitness? Hey Siri, tell me more about Apple Fitness.
Because the Panthers game is usually on Fox. Oh, it's the Steelers Raiders game. Oh, okay. Raiders lead 9-7. This TV doesn't have like a picture-in-picture function, does it?
Getting ready for the start of the second half. The Panthers starting.
I don't think so.
The defense is outstanding. Getting ready for the kickoff to start the third in the ball.
No, it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. I don't really care about the Steelers Raiders game. Not sure why they'd be airing the Steelers Raiders game though instead of like a.
Just tell me you're not going to go overboard with the marketing.
What the frick?
No. You're fully clipped out, aren't you?
They put freaking King Batch in a Jack in the Box ad. I didn't even realize that he was still like around doing stuff. I didn't know he was still relevant. Let's put it that way.
This is James.
Mom, Dad, this is James.
These are my exercises, my halftime exercises.
The 2021
Ow. I hit myself in the face.
The round for all of you. Right now, get 0% APR for 36 months on a new 2021 Toyota RAV4. Let me know prices.
Hey kiddo. This is Sketchy Kyle from across the street. How are you? And these other two were just sitting outside and I figured I'd let them in. Well, what is the code here, son? Oh, you'll figure that one out. Any wireless stuff upstairs, I mean, Wi-Fi, everything.
What's the name of your first pet?
Well, it's nice house. At Spectrum, we think if they shouldn't be in your house, they shouldn't be on your Wi-Fi.
This is fun.
So Spectrum Advanced in-home Wi-Fi lets you decide what doesn't, so your network's secure. The Fox 46 News app.
Mr. Jenkins told me to make the customer happy. Mr. Jenkins told me
This is my best Johnny Manziel. Dang it, Jace! This is my best Johnny Manziel impression. Whoops! I guess I'll show it. Something happened with Tyra Taylor. Let's see here. Tyrod Taylor's injured. Davis Mills is in at quarterback for Texas, or for the. Okay, Jace, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Seriously, Jace, do you have anything you want to contribute to the conversation? I'm about to get the second half underway here. Hello. Show me your dorm. Okay, here. So there's my bed. There's my wall. There's the door. There's the closet behind me. Oh god. There we go. The second half about to get underway. Oh, whoops. About to get underway. The Panthers lead the Saints 17-0.
In the Saint offense, the 37-yard line of Carolina, Darryl, was the closest they got to threatening to score in this game. It really has been. And the Panthers and Sam Darnold, their offense looking sharp.
Yeah, I mean, Carolina absolutely dominated that first half. I mean, 16-3 in first downs. Just a tremendous job. Great play calling, movement of the football, very complimentary. Everything opposite for the Saints.
On my iPad. Do you have a roommate? Not in here. I have a roommate who lives in the other bedroom in the suite, but I don't have like a roommate that I sleep in the same room as now.
He needs to tap into some of that Ted Lasso optimism right now.
Yeah, it's good to have a sense of humor.
My roommate and I are almost never here at the same time.
The Panthers are like Man U, right? If they follow the show in terms of
I gotta shave. My face is all itchy. So it's 17-0. Saints will get the ball to start the second half. Jace, can you hear me? Is the audio quality any good, or is it like complete trash? Because I think the audio quality might be trash. Jace, are you still there? He's gone, isn't he? I don't think he's gone. Okay, here's Alvin Kamara. Takes this ball, doesn't really get a yard, doesn't really get anywhere. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage, honestly, so it's 2nd and 10. Rams have scored at 17-6. Yeah, here, let me. What the crap? I don't want to do that. Let me hit select ongoing. Yeah, there we go. All right. So no games like in real like chance of a score got me yet. Here's a handoff to number 11. Is that no? It's Alvin Kamara. That's number 41. Again, stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and 10. Winston fires. Incomplete. And the Panthers defense picks up right where they left off. It is 17-0, and the Saints will punt. Oh, you love to see it. You really do.
That was 3rd and 10. First half, they were in 3rd and long so much. Right at the end of the half, it was 3rd and 12 plus. And I know that Jim took Coach Bailey, and they sat down and they scripted the plays to start the second half last night. I don't think they ever intended to script at a 17-0 deficit. So we'll have to see what the next 4 have in score. I might want to change them right now on the sideline.
Here's the punt. It's recovered by the Panthers, but it was a frenzy for the football. Okay. So that was weird, but that was almost a disaster, probably. But 17-0 Carolina. We are rolling right now. Trying to get Chasen here.
You ever think about the storage operation a place like this must rely on? No. They just sell candles and they're making overhead? You know what kind of fish those are? No. Don't be coy. Koi fish.
It can be overwhelming.
Think it's safe. Have we seen this trick before?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you're button home alone with us.
Wait, you know what? I'm still gonna get it.
Finding windows or flying off.
Today, your customers want it all. You have to deal with higher expectations, and you have to lower wait times. With IBM, even to both. Your business can unify apps and data across your cloud. So you can address supply chain issues in real time before they impact your bottom line. Predicting and managing operational issues. That's why so many businesses work with IBM.
The all-new Honda Civic is designed to move you. In fact, current drivers call the Civic more fun to drive than top competitors. Because in their performance testing, the Civic was the quickest around the track. More power and sharper handling than its rivals. The all-new Honda Civic. Get a great deal on the Civic. Contact your Honda dealer today or shop online.
Why do you want into this life so bad? Find out the truth.
Our Kind of People series premiere Tuesday on Fox. Sponsored by IBM. Always going hybrid with IBM.
Heads up play by Alex Harrison. Watch, this is going to hit Keith Taylor, number 28, the gunner on the outside. It's going to hit his foot as it comes down. Right there. You can see the change of direction. That's live football now. Really nice job.
Yeah, that hit a Panther player in the foot.
It's first and 10 from the 23 for Carolina. Could have been first and 10 out of the 23 for the Saints. 52-yard mark, the pitch.
Here's the handoff to McCaffrey. He got a couple yards out of that.
25-yard line. Well, when the Panthers lead 34-0.
Panthers are 34-0 all time when leading by 17 or more points in the first half.
Set a Panther record because it's impressive either way. That will be his second season.
I go with the Panthers because I don't think he's done enough to get 34 games in 17 minutes.
So he had a 17-point lead or more.
Franchise history for the Carolina Panthers.
Brings up the lead.
Uh-oh. It was a bad snap. Darnold is on the run. He's going to just throw it out of bounds.
Saints Rams up 10-6 on the Colts opening drive of the second half. Stafford hands off.
Matt Stafford, 17-6 Rams. Let me get a drink. Get a drink. I need to drink this Pepsi before I start on one of my vitamin waters. Yeah, vitamin water's got like 27 grams of sugar in it. This Pepsi's got 70. Here's McCaffrey. Oh, he's a yard short of the first down. And there's a flag. Patriots lead the Jets 19-3. Browns lead the Texans 21-14. Only game at halftime right now is Bills Dolphins. But none of these games have a big chance of scoring on it, except for Jets have a 4.6% chance. The Jets Patriots game. The flag is on the Saints, so it's going to be a first down for Carolina.
Good hustle down the field, but you just got to be smart when you get there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 48, or actually it's like the 47.5-yard line. Here's a quick pass to number 16. That's Brandon Zylstra again. And he got across the 40 and he's got a first down. Brandon Zylstra having a day over here. Christian McCaffrey now with his 29th career game over 100 scrimmage yards in his 2nd consecutive game this year. He's only played 2 games this year, so that's a 100% success rate. Sam Darnold is, we're not even 5 minutes into the second half, and he's already got 236 yards. He threw 237 last week in the entire game. He's got 236 now, plus 2 touchdowns, which is more than he threw last week, I think. Yeah, because they had 1 touchdown and wasn't it 1 touchdown and like 5 field goals or something? Or not 5 field goals, but like something. I don't know. I think he did. Sam Darnold even throw a touchdown? Yeah, he did. He threw a touchdown and he ran for a touchdown. That's what it was. It was 2 touchdowns, an extra point, and 2 field goals. That's how they scored last week. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot he ran for a touchdown. Darnold, throw to McCaffrey. He's got a first down. Broncos lead the Jaguars 17-7. Again, none of these games really have a good chance at scoregami, except for maybe Patriots-Jets 19-3. But every game involving a team, the winning team scoring 19 points has happened, except for 19-1, 19-2, and 19-4. The Panthers have 20 first downs in this game. The Saints have 3. Here's Darnold. He's going to throw it long. He overthrew Robbie Anderson in the end zone. Okay. Well, that's fine. He's played well today. He can overthrow it a couple times. As long as it's not an interception, we'll live with it. Okay? Okay. I don't know why I left that Pringles can open. Alright, here we go. 17-0. 2nd and 10. Here's the throw to number 88. That's, I think, it's Terrence Marshall Jr. who slipped and just barely got across the line of scrimmage. Carolina has 19 players in their 1st or 2nd season in the league. 2nd most in the NFL behind Green Bay, who has 20. Well, that's probably why, the Texans, or that's probably why the Packers only put up 3 points last week. 3rd and 9 from the 25, so they're in field goal range at least. Darnold in trouble and he's sacked. And they finally got to the quarterback, and I think that's the first sack that Carolina's allowed the entire game. I mean, I know it's the first one they allowed today. Yeah, for this game. Might be the first one they've allowed all season, actually. I don't think Darnold got sacked last week. So this is a 50-yard attempt from Zane Gonzalez. take this back? No! They almost took it back, though. They got it back across the 40. Oh, boy. Okay. That might be what the Saints needed to get back into this football game. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So the Saints have the ball on the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. But now, can the offense capitalize is the question. Here's a screen pass to number 11, and we've got a flag on the play. Players that have been injured so far today include T.J. Watt, Tyrod Taylor, Tua Tagovailoa, Jarvis Landry, Bradley Chubb, Brandon Brooks, Brandon Graham, Andy Dalton, Alex Leatherwood, Danny Amendola, Nico Collins, Tyson Alualu, and Joey Jewell, along with Nick Gates, who was injured on Thursday night. The Saints got called for a holding penalty, so that's going to push them back 5 yards.
Jackson coming up. We saw the tackle on Alvin Kamara. He's a very physical corner. And Marquez Callaway starts off with good contact. But then you just got to let it go. Right? You can't have Jersey in space in your hands.
It was sold pretty good over there by the Panthers defensive backs. And now the Saints are back at the
Okay, it's 1st and 19. Okay. They barely got that off. And, okay, they've stopped Alvin Kamara. He got a couple of yards out of that, but not much more than that, honestly. And right now we are looking at 2nd and 17 for the Saints. Maybe even the blocked punt can't save them. But I could be wrong about that. Now watch them. The Panthers have 66 rushing yards and the Saints have 6 rushing yards. This game is cursed now. Officially. Again, another close call with the play clock and the snap. Winston almost got sacked. He's going to run for it. And Jameis Winston just ran for more yards than the entire team combined up to this point. 3rd and 5. That's a 12-yard gain. Jameis Winston now has 66% of the Saints' rushing yards. He leads the team in passing and receiving. I mean, not passing and rushing. You really don't think of T.J. Watt's out with a groin injury. You really don't think of Jameis Winston as a mobile quarterback, but hey, here we are. Handoff to Kamara. He is not going to get to the first down marker. The Panthers make another defensive stop. So, no need to panic yet. Hopefully no need to panic in general. Taysom Hill is coming out here. They're going to go for it, and I don't blame them. They've got under 6 minutes in the 3rd quarter on 4th and 5. They were 2 for 2 last week against the Packers on 4th down. Taysom Hill is coming at quarterback to replace Winston. And they've had to call timeout. They could not get the play off in time. I mean, Justin Burris comes off the field in pain. Sam Franklin will replace him on 4th down. Okay. So we have a timeout. It's 4th and 5, I think. Or is it 4th and 3? I don't remember.
Convenient. Wait, okay. What are you looking at?
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Just wanna start a flaming Subway has so much new independent last year. Like the new app with customization, curbside pickup, and delivery. There's so much new, we don't even have time to show you who's holding his phone.
Bet you don't treat Brady this way. Come on, man.
You clearly haven't seen
That's Steph Curry. And yes, they did treat Brady that way. Hey, at least your phone got to be in the commercial. He was only in his for like 2 seconds.
Forgot to set your fantasy lineup and you just benched today's leading scorer. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
What happened to Israel?
The accusation's false. But she is my wife.
I will not be summoned.
I requested you into the death squad. If you lose this duel, your wife will be burned.
He will answer for what he has done.
Okay.
Big leap prepares to launch one Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Geico. See even more when you bundle all the car insurance.
After the Saints timeout, they decided to go back to Jameis Winston at quarterback.
So they've put Jameis Winston back in at quarterback. They're still going to go for it on 4th and 5. I mean, they're down 17 with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, so I understand where they're coming from. Winston is going to be sacked! And Carolina gets the ball at the 40-yard line. Ah, man. I haven't seen the Panthers play this well in a long time. I mean, you know, of course, the frickin', you know, Panthers, they're benefiting from the Saints being, you know, depleted both on the sideline and on the field, but holy crap. Daquan Jones and Morgan Fox on that one. And it's 17-0 Carolina, and they have the ball. And the defense, you know, that's another sack. They've had a lot of sacks. I wouldn't be surprised if they led the NFL right now in sacks. And they've only allowed one sack to Sam Darnold. So now it's 2nd and 2. They got 8 yards on that run. I think that was Chuba Hubbard instead of Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey's not out there. They've got Chuba Hubbard out there. 126th overall pick, 4th round pick out of Oklahoma State. Ran for over 2,000 yards his senior season of college ball. Here's the handoff. No, it's a fake. It's a play action. Darnold throws it, knocked down. 3rd and 2.
You see some of the athleticism and the ability of Sam Darnold at quarterback, you know, rolling out to his left as a right-handed guy. He gets
Raiders lead the Steelers 16-0 or 16-7.
shoulders. He get that ball through.
Okay. Panthers on 3rd and 2. They get the playoff. They hand it off to Chuba Hubbard, and he does not get there. So the Panthers will punt. Or will they? It's 4th and 1 at midfield.
To your team.
Injured Panther.
Uh-oh.
His wrist, or at least his left arm.
Injured Panther.
Malcolm Roach. Zach Vaughn doing a good job there to stop Chuba Hubbard.
That's Cameron Irving, the left tackle.
Cameron Irving, the left tackle, holding holding his arm.
That just helps you kind of make that decision whether you're going to go for it or down. Hey, Coach, we just our left tackle's coming off right now. I know you want to be aggressive right here.
So they've already lost 2 linemen, for the one for the game and one for the moment. So they're going to punt. They're at the 49-yard line, but they are going to punt. Browns lead the Texans 24-14. I mean, you're up 17-0. It's not like you're endangering the lead if you punt the ball here. Panthers lead at 17-0. Let's look at the other scores. Colts have scored, so it's Rams 17, Colts 14. So there's your board. You can see the purple squares. We still have a 7-3 game. 49ers, Eagles. Oh, and Bengals, Bears too, 7-3. With Marcus Mariota on IR, the Raiders' backup quarterback is Nathan Peterman. Oh boy.
Planning can't be that easy.
Actually, it can be, Carl.
Look forward to planning with Schwab.
The FanDuel Fantasy. Make your dream team a reality. Again and again. Make your costs go up and down and up again. Your team rises and ranks with every play all day long. And if you get your lineup just right, you can make big season-long wins. Every small win adds up to one thing on FanDuel Fantasy. Because it was play free for $1 million. FanDuel, make every moment more. 6G Network.
Bills have scored a touchdown. It's now 21-0 for them.
Panthers owners Nicole and David Tepper had joined the afternoon and
Hey, there's David Tepper. I would hope that he'd show up. And they stuff the Saints again on first down. They tried to run it.
the Saints trailing 17-0. It's been a complete domination on the part of the Panthers, offensively and defensively. We're just talking as Taysom Hill comes in again. Look at the total yards.
Taysom Hill has come in again. This total yards right now, Panthers 313, Saints, I think I said 76. The Panthers have had the ball, time of possession, they've had it over 10 more minutes than the Saints have, and there was a quarterback run by Taysom Hill.
Colts trailing 17-6 against the Rams. Carson Wentz fired that pass. 8-yard score. 2-point conversion good. Colts down by 3.
Things have tightened up there a bit. Browns lead Houston by 10. Bears are up 7 on Cincinnati. Buffalo up 21-0 on Miami. Again, the Falcons and the Buccaneers playing later this afternoon. And 3rd down and 2.
That was a high toss to Alvin Kamara, and I don't think he got there. He went out of bounds before he crossed the line.
He had enough, but they're showing fourth down.
Brian Burns showing you a little bit of his speed, athleticism right there, sideline to sideline. That's Alvin Kamara. He's tracking down the outside.
You're right,
Impressive.
that's the right call where he stepped on the white line, and so you a big play that looked simple and easy enough for the Saints to get the first down, and they couldn't even do that with their best player on offense.
The best player that we've seen time and time
4th and 1, and the Saints are going to punt again.
and goes after him very aggressively, very nonchalant there by Alvin Kamara.
And Saints had to take a timeout. No, it's a delay of game penalty. They didn't take a timeout. Oh boy. 4th and 6. Fourth and Quattro and Seis.
But just a touch of pain on the sideline. For sure, pain in his offense.
I mean, I don't want to take it away from the Panthers
Okay, they got the ball. Panthers have the ball at like the 22, 23 yard line. Okay, well, Panthers get the ball back. This has been a very interesting game. 17-0. Let's check the other scores around the league. Patriots lead the Jets 22-3. let's see here. 22-11 has never happened. That could be a scoregami. Probably not, but they could try. Right now, the only games with a scoregami chance of 1% or higher are Bills, Dolphins, 21-0 Bills, or Patriots, Jets, which is 22-3 Patriots.
Then I got my real rate and I now just need to head to the dealership for a test drive and purchase.
Sounds easy.
Yeah, it is.
Well, since we're both up, who wants French toast?
There's the board. I updated it for you. Decluttered.
Are you using Liberty Mutual's coverage customizer tool? Sorry. Well, since you asked, it finds discounts and policy
Bruh.
recommendations, so you only pay for what you need. Leo, you're an animal! Who's got the bird legs now? Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
Wow, this new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever?
No.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Try it first.
Try it first.
If you love that chicken from Popeyes, you'll love our nuggets. They're crispy, juicy, and packed with our signature home-style Louisiana flavor. Try an 8-piece today for $3.99.
You know what happens when the Irish come to Chicago, don't you? Now, as a checker, you're gonna get what you Notre Dame take on Wisconsin at Soldier Field. To top it all off, the best pregame party of the weekend. It's time to start Saturday.
Notre Dame and Wisconsin. That'll be a good game, I think.
59-yard punt. And the immediate tackle. Panthers have the ball up the 25-yard line. Chuba Hubbard range the back.
Okay. Yeah, they've got Chuba Hubbard in at running back, so I guess Christian McCaffrey's not going to play anymore today. Unless they absolutely need him. Oh, the Saints got a turnover! New Orleans has got the ball. They got it. They took it right out of Sam Darnold's hands. Oh boy. Okay, this got a lot more interesting.
When it's not there, make the good decision. Even if you got to take the sack,
Number 97 just got in there and took that away. Roach. Okay, so the Saints have the football in the best spot they've been all game. The question is, can the offense finally capitalize? Here's Alvin Kamara rolls inside the 15. Okay. I mean, this is a 3-possession game. New Orleans is, we're inside of 2 minutes in the third quarter. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Inside of the first quarter, and they've still got Taysom Hill out there at quarterback. Or did they switch? I'm not exactly sure. Hill runs it. He's still free inside the 5. He's got a first down. First and goal, Saints. As the clock ticks down inside of 35 seconds. And the Saints do not seem to be in much of a hurry. Honestly. So if you're the Saints, do you go for 2 in this situation? I mean, I probably would. If I were the Saints, I'd go for it in this situation. Go for 2. You're down 17-0. But then again, you've got a whole fourth quarter ahead of you. Winston is back in at quarterback for the Saints. Here's a throw to number 88. Did he get there? Montgomery did not break the play of the goal line. Okay, he's at the 1, and that ends the third quarter. So the Saints have the ball basically on the goal line. Saints are at the goal line. Yeah, he's just short. And that's the end of the third quarter. So it's 17-0, but the Saints are basically pretty much about to score. See what else we got here. Bears lead the Bengals 17-3. Broncos lead the Jaguars 20-7. 49ers Eagles still at 7-3. Texans Browns lead 24-14. Bills 21, Dolphins nothing. Did I say Broncos Jaguars already? Broncos 20, Jaguars 7. Bruh. Is that all Fox is now? Just various spins on The Masked Singer?
Imagine being connected to and securing your entire home with a simple touch or command of your voice. Or detect an intruder before they get in. The technology connected to your home can do more than just alert you, because the most experienced team in smart security has got your back.
Okay.
Get 40% off CPI's Essentials Plus Smart Security System and a Video Doorbell Pro free. CPI, the leader in smart home security.
With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another.
Let me stay up for a minute.
Summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event. What are we doing with that? All I can tell you is that Mr. Jenkins told me it was requested by a new team member. That makes sense.
Well, here we are. Starting the fourth quarter! And Alvin Kamara, he's back inside of his own 10-yard line. Or inside the Panthers' 10-yard line. And he went the long way around, but he lost a bunch of yardage. Holy crap. So he basically lost 7 yards on that play. Because Brian Burns nearly missed making the tackle to start with, and eventually he was taken down. And we have an injured Panther on the field again. It's Gross Matos. That's not good.
We've got a problem, America. Junk sleep is what you get from a bed that isn't right for you. Keep calling Kevin Keith. Junk sleep. Left your laptop on the bus. Junk sleep. Head straight thick, slot cheap. What you need is real sleep. So maybe it's time to ask yourself. Should you not
It says there's a 17-3 game.
bed altogether? Mattress.
Oh, it's Bears Bengals, duh. Had his lower right leg looked at walking off now. I guess that's Gross Matos. You turned Gross Matos. Yeah, okay. Hopefully he's okay.
Gronk's coming with me. Mama, where are my football pants? Don't trust big decisions to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the GOAT in 5G. The all-new Honda Civic is designed to move. In fact, current drivers in Honda Civic are more fun to drive than top competitors.
This game, Carolina New Orleans has a 0.39% chance of ending in scoregami. Most likely scoregami 17-2. They have to try pretty hard to get 17-2 considering they're inside the 10 right now. Well, at 17, the only ones that really have a chance are 17-1, 17-2, and 17-4. Everything else has been done already. And of course, getting 1, 2, and 4 points in a football game is like practically impossible.
We keep it real. Wild Bears, that's why we drop rap superstar Nelly. Watch over real and Cornell Haynes Jr. to create your own custom meal. I say, man, another Cornell Haynes Jr. meal. Going so real, it's Cornell's, not Nelly's.
Okay. They were right on the goal line. Now they're back at the 8. I guess it gives them more room to work with. Here's Jameis Winston. He's going to run it himself. Touchdown, New Orleans. On the first play of the... No, second play of the fourth quarter. So they're going to kick the extra point here. And he's got it. So it's 17-7, Carolina. Yeah, okay. If Carolina can get another score on offense, they should be able to put this one away. Well, I don't know about that. If they can score another touchdown, I doubt New Orleans would be able to put up enough points in time to overcome the deficit. That being said, this is the Panthers, and they've disappointed me before, so. Okay, here we go. This kickoff will fall into the end zone. Touchback.
Chris CMC is back out here on the Panthers side.
Okay, McCaffrey's back out. So back out here. So
He's getting his right ankle taped up and intends to be back into action soon, shortly as well.
Gross Matos apparently is going to come back in soon. Sam Darnold, 20 for 27, 245, and it says he's got 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. I guess technically that turnover might have been a fumble. I don't know. Expect the Panthers to just milk the clock here. Run the ball a lot and stuff. 2nd and 8. Here's a pass. It's caught by Robbie Anderson. He does not have a first down. They didn't put the lines on the field that time. I don't know why. That's weird.
Bengals down by 7. Joe Burrow intercepted by Roquan Smith. 55-yard pick 6.
Roquan Smith, a 55-yard pick 6 for the Bears. And it looks like Justin Fields will win his first game or is on his way to winning his first game as a Bear. Okay. Panthers are 6 for 10 on 3rd down conversions today. They have 4 yards to go, and Christian McCaffrey makes a great catch and gets out of bounds. He's got a first down, and that will put Sam Darnold over 250 yards passing on the day, I think. Or was that pass completion number 21? I thought that might have been 22. Have they updated the thing already? I don't know. Rams lead the Colts 24-21. Yeah, he is over 250. He's at 256 yards right now. He's 22 for 29. Here's the play. 1st and 10. It's going to be a play action. Pass is caught by Brandon Zylstra. Zylstra? I think it's Zylstra. I still don't know how to say his name. I will learn by the end of the year. I promise you. Yeah, again, like, I like how Jameis Winston is the only person who's been able to score on either side of the ball for New Orleans. And he ran it in. Like, you'd expect Taysom Hill to run it in, not Jameis Winston, but, that's cool, I guess. Here's a handoff to McCaffrey, and it's going to be stuffed in the backfield. So that's going to keep the clock running at least, Yeah, Fox doesn't have a national game this week, do they? Like for the late game, I guess they don't. Who is this timeout? Okay, there's a guy on the field that Carolina's trying to bring off. Dennis Daly. I don't know if he's hurt that badly. I think he might have just done something. Yeah, I don't know. He got hit pretty hard, so he's coming off the field now. Okay. The officials are talking to Carolina about something. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now. Okay, so the clock is running again. It's 2nd and 12. Two seconds. 1. They do get the playoff. The pass is caught. No, it's not caught. A tough catch for DJ Moore, and you can't haul it in. Try as you might. So it's 3rd and 12.
Definitely a tight window he was thrown into, but he got it all the way through there to DJ Moore.
He caught it. It just popped out when he hit the ground. Of course, you know, the catch has to survive the ground, so it's incomplete. We have 2 games right now that are 24-21. The Texans scored a touchdown. So it's 3rd and 12. Big play here for Carolina. Darnold! They got him in the backfield. They didn't really sack him. He just sort of like fell. Okay, so the Saints are going to get the ball back. Let's see here. What happened? Turner went in and got him. If Turner hadn't got him, Cameron Jordan was about to get him anyway. So like, you know. So the the clock is still running, and Joseph Charlton's out there to punt the ball away. We're going to run this clock down inside of 10 minutes to go. And we've got a flag. What is this? False start on Carolina, okay. Stanley Thomas Oliver, jeez. That guy's got a heck of a name. 17-7, and you know, it's now 4th and 21, and the Panthers are still going to punt. You know, so it's still inside of 10 minutes. So. Check the scores while things are getting slowing down. Bears lead the Bengals 20-3. Bills lead the Dolphins 21-0. Raiders lead the Steelers 16-14. That looks like a good game. If we have any time after this game, we might switch it over to that game for a minute. Okay. I'm not saying that the Panthers are going to lose this game. I'm just saying, like, I've seen them shut out a team in the first half and then lose the game. They did that in Kansas City a few years ago, back when Alex Smith was still their quarterback. But if the Panthers defense can, you know, play like they've been playing, I think we'll be okay. I think they'll be okay, you know. I'm really stressed out about this though, because, you know, the Panthers, they have a tendency to screw this kind of thing up. I mean, I'm not. At least I'm not a Falcons fan. Because if I were a Falcons fan, I would have zero confidence. Panthers usually aren't the kind of team that blows a lead, but I know they have before, and they could again. Well, of course, they're not a team that's used to blowing the lead. They usually don't have a lead to blow. Yeah, because California needs a tourism ad. None of the games right now have a good chance of scoring on me.
This team has your back.
The only one with even a 1% chance is the Patriots-Jets game, but, you know, I don't know.
Are you in? Try out for the Lowe's home team today. Continues later today on Fox and CBS. Then tonight on NBC. Tune in tomorrow for Monday Night Football on ESPN. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo and NFL apps.
All right, 17-7, 9:42. The punt was really good, and the Saints are all the way back at their own 10-yard line. So great, a really good punt by Joseph Charlton. Winston for his own goal line. The pass is incomplete. The defense has been great today. You know, okay, yeah, they have officially changed the Darnold turnover to an interception. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be an interception. Here's a handoff, and it's going to be 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 4. Jones Jr. took that 6 yards. Jameis Winston is 10 for 17 for 81 yards and an interception. He also ran for a touchdown. He has not thrown one yet today, though. Let's see here. Oh! It's a sack! The ball's out! No, it's a Panthers fumble! For a second I thought it was an incompletion. Oh crap. For a second I thought it was an incompletion. No, it's a Panthers fumble! Or the Saints fumble. Panthers football. This is basically payback for the turnover earlier by Darnold. Okay. Or are they going to give this back? Either way, he sort of threw that like over his shoulder, kind of. You have to wonder if maybe that wasn't like a backwards pass? Maybe? Okay, yeah, it's an incompletion. That looked like though it could have been like a backwards pass, basically. Like his hand was going forward, but he threw it in a. What in the world? That was so weird because it was like he was throwing it forward, but it kind of went like backwards. Okay, we're going to a booth review. Look at the scores. Rams and Colts are tied. Oh boy. That's really all it's changed. Bills. No, they've been up 21-0. Oh, Browns have scored. The Browns have scored. It's 30-21. Cleveland. All right.
Global clothing consumption has doubled in the last 15 years. We can change that.
When we make better, we can buy better.
When we buy better, we can wear longer.
We wear longer, we can buy less.
When we buy less, we can waste less.
When we waste less, we can change.
I know Chase is probably following that game. I'm just going to text him anyway. Panthers just tweeted, very thankful that Brian Burns is a Carolina Panther. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? He's like literally the best player on our defense right now, you know? My feet are cold. I'm gonna stand over here in the little lane of sunshine on my rug over here. Okay, we're back. Bengals have scored, so it's 20-9. The Jets have scored a field goal. It is 22-6. Panthers Saints or Panthers Texans Thursday Night Football.
Back with our rules analyst, Mike Pereira. Mike, what do you see here? Is it going to be overturned?
Yeah, Chris, to me, it is a forward pass.
It is incomplete. It's still 4th down though. So it's not a fumble, but it is 4th down. Okay.
And Chris, the question here is, might it have been a backward pass, which some people might ask, but it's not, because his arm started forward, and then the contact by the defender caused him to actually turn.
Okay, that makes sense.
The arm started forward.
The arm started forward and the defender forced it back. Okay, that makes I can see that. I can see it because they definitely got his arm. So it's still 4th down though. So the Panthers are going to get the ball back either way. It is going to be a punt here. This punt is going to go out of bounds inside of the Panthers are going to get the ball beyond their own 40-yard line. So very good for them, you know. They're in good field position. They can chew some clock. Try to get out of here with a dub. Be big, for them if they could do that. Let's check the scores. 20-10, Bears lead the Bengals. 31-21, Browns lead the Texans. 49ers finally score. It's 14-3 over the Eagles. Raiders lead the Steelers 23-14. 1st and 10 for Carolina. Darnold drops back to pass. Looks. He's going to throw it. He was throwing it in the direction of Robbie Anderson, but it was incomplete.
Darnold started out hot. Saints made some adjustments. Except for that interception. But Niner team, when you think of the star talent at running back and receiving from that position, and McCaffrey and Kamara, the teams really been able to hold those very well. That's how good they see
The
for both of these teams week one.
yards by Sam Darnold had 216 yards in the first half, 51 passing yards in the second half. The Panthers have not scored in the second half, but they're still playing decently well. 2nd and 10, pass to McCaffrey. He's not going to get anywhere. There's a flag on the field. Darnold he wasn't sacked. He went down. He wasn't sacked because he threw the ball away before he went down. So, what is this flag on? Roughing the passer on the Saints. Again. That's like, the 3rd time they've been called for that today? Automatic 1st down. All right, that's number 70. Ringo.
Are we down by the legs again? Gosh, it sure seems like he's above the knee on that one. And I know you're looking at right as he's going down to the ground, but you can see right there, it sure looks like he's above the knee.
That right hand was clearly at least started out there above the knee of this.
Okay, so the Panthers have the ball now at the 38, inside New Orleans territory. Darnold, they're going to throw it here. They're going to throw it for the end zone! Incomplete. That was a deep ball, but
Pretty good all day, just like it was in the opener against Green Bay.
it wasn't. He would have been out of bounds anyway. He would not have been able to catch that in bounds.
And then you get him out there in a game, and he impressed us even more.
Yeah, and that was the number one job going into training camp was finding out who that quarterback is going to be opposite Marshawn Lattimore. And then with his injury and
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. It's going to be another passing play. They've got McCaffrey out to the right side, and they pass it to him, and McCaffrey sort of batted it behind him as was a high pass.
Quarterback being aggressive for that knockout punch.
well, hey, whatever you can do to
And Joe Brady being aggressive, they want that touchdown, to sort of end any chance of a comeback. 28-0 Bills lead the Dolphins.
on the field, try
That's the only scoring change right now. Okay, 3rd downs today. Panthers are 7 for 12. Yeah, that's over 50%, which is good. This is a 3rd and 10. The only yardage Carolina has gained on this drive came from that penalty on roughing the passer. Here's a completion to Terrence Marshall Jr. and a 1st down. I don't know why I did this. It should be 1st down. 1st down. Clock continues to run off the completion. Yeah, and we will keep this going here. I'm wondering, now they're in field goal range, but can Darnold get over 300 yards passing? He's at 279. He would need 21 more yards to get to 300, and they're at the 28-yard line. This is going to be a handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He's going to get caught at the line of scrimmage.
Thank you, Chris. Rams trailing 21-17. Matthew Stafford connects with Cooper Kupp on this 10-yard score. Kupp second of the day. Colts have since added a field goal. We're all tied up, but Rams are driving with just over 2 minutes left in this game. Chris.
Rams in the NFC West, along with the 49ers, winning today. Arizona Cardinals will play later against the Vikings. Seattle will be home against Tennessee.
All right, here we go. 17-7. 2nd and 10 from the 28 for Carolina. Are they going to get this playoff? They just barely get that playoff. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag for delay of game. Robbie Anderson, he's in the clear. He's got it across the 20, across the 10, or across the 15. He might have got it to the 10-yard line. They're going to rule him out of the 11, I think, or maybe the 10.5. So they're driving toward the goal line. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Anderson misses. Makes a man miss. He goes down. Yeah, I guess they mark him out down at the 11. I don't know. All right, 1st and 10. And now Darnold has 295 passing yards. This is a handoff to McCaffrey inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina! 5:53 to go, and that might be the dagger. 23-7. The Bengals have scored again. It is 20-17 Chicago. And the Rams have also scored. They've kicked a field goal. It is 27-24 Los Angeles. 49ers kicked a field goal, 17-3. They might look, I think they're going to look at this, to see if he actually broke the play before it was down. But I think he did. It looked like it looked like it live. Zane Gonzalez misses the extra point. Okay. And Matt Rule's like, really? So it's a 2-score game technically. It's a 16-point lead.
He said, can you just kind of give us the theory of what you're doing?
So yeah.
Me and Joey saw it for a while, and Joey just had a little bit of a tough training camp, and you make a decision, you change, you move off another kicker, now you're down to Zane Gonzalez, and he says, you know, if something keeps me up at night, I have to make a change. I think Bruce Rule is still going to be kept up by his kicking situation.
Yeah, even when you get a win, if you're still not sleeping, they'll be trying out kickers and trying to improve the situation. And, well, Zane Gonzalez had one block. Not sure if that was more than.
That's not, that's
Zane Gonzalez is 1 for 2 on field goals. Of course, he had one. The one he missed was blocked, so that's not really his fault, And he is also 1 for 2 on extra points, which is, a bit concerning. Actually, he's 2 for 3. A little concerning, but it happens. Not every team can have a Justin Tucker. That kick made it to the 15-yard line. And that's going to get to the 32, 33, 32 and a half, something like that.
Bengals trail 20-3 with less than 5 minutes left to play following a Justin Fields interception. Joe Burrow finds team
T. Higgins with the touchdown catch.
now down by just 3.
Bills lead 28-0. There's actually 2 games right now that are 23-7. This one and the Denver-Jacksonville game. Alvin Kamara made the catch, got 8 yards out of it.
We just expected more from Kamara, but the Panthers made sure that he didn't put up any big numbers, and he usually does against this team.
Yeah, that's one of the really good things that this defense has done. We knew how good they could rush the passer, especially from the edges. We've seen that. I think everybody wanted to see how are you going to do against the run. They did a really nice job.
Second and 2, and the clock is still running. 5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. The Saints do not seem to be in a hurry, which is weird because they're down by 2 scores. That ball went through the hands of Kamara, and it's 3rd and 2. Incompletion stops the clock, 5:10. Defense today for Carolina, 7 points allowed, 114 yards allowed. They have only allowed 2 third down conversions on 10 attempts. They've had 1 takeaway and 3 sacks, which is very good. Here's another sack on 3rd and 2. How about that? Carolina has pretty much shut the door here. Brian Burns again with a big play, and that might be what ends it. Or no, they're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Winston rolling, he fires. It is batted down. J.C. Horn almost had an interception, but he knocks it down, and it's just as well. Carolina gets the ball back with 4:28 to go. J.C. Horn did some push-ups after he missed that interception, but his butt was sticking up way up in the air. You know when you do push-ups, you got to be flat. Your back has to be flat. Okay. JC, he's played very well. We won't make fun of him for his poor push-up stance, especially because it was impromptu. Oh, Turf Monster got Chuba Hubbard. Sam Darnold's got 295 passing yards.
Those are 2 alpha males, they're are you guys? Come on now. We're still in pregame.
Save it for the game. Look, he's even Johnson, C.J. Gardner-Johnson's okay.
And that was a big loss. I mean, Tano Passanio in the defensive line for the Saints, but C.J. Gardner-Johnson not being able to play.
There's the 2021 first-round pick out of South Carolina, J.C. Horn, number 8 overall. All right, Darnold on 2nd and 10. This looks like it's going to be another run play. I think Carolina's just going to keep running the ball. They have no reason to do otherwise. McCaffrey might have lost a yard on that, but he went out of bounds, so the clock is stopped at 3:36. And so we'll look at the scores now. Nothing is really. The 49ers and the Eagles 17-11. It's got a 7.4% chance of scoregami. Patriots lead the Jets 25-6. 4.39% chance of scoregami. Let's refresh the board here. And look at this. 25-6. If the Jets kick another field goal, that's scoregami. That is scoregami. And as for the Niners game, 17-11. Right here. Okay. Well. Only one game has ever ended with a final score of 17-11. Denver over Kansas City, November 6th, 88. Yeah, so if the 49ers kick another field goal before the end of the game, that would be scoregami. So we've got 2 games that are in scoregami red alert. The rest of them are, basically guaranteed to not end scoregami. Jaguars have scored another touchdown. It's 23-13, but that doesn't really matter. The Raiders lead the Steelers 23-14. 23-7 here in Carolina as the play clock runs down inside of 5 seconds, and Darnold's got to get this play off. He gets the snap. He throws it to... It's DJ Moore. He's short of the first down, short of the line to gain. Saints call a timeout. Are they in field goal range? They might be in field goal range, actually. Six different starting quarterbacks. Can you name them all? Cam Newton, Teddy Bridgewater. I think Taylor Heineke started the game. Kyle Allen, Will Greer. I can't remember the sixth guy for the life of me. Here's a field goal attempt from Zane Gonzalez, and it is good. It is 26-7 now. All right, so that basically closes the door on the Saints coming back to win this. So Carolina, hey, doing very good, doing very well. Oh, good. Next week we'll get to watch. We might get to watch the Browns and the Bears. Maybe, I don't know. Let's look at the board here. 26-7. That does not help the scoregami chances at all. Bills lead the Dolphins 34-0. The Bears and Bengals are final. Bears 20, Bengals 17. Here. All right. Kick off to the goal line. Harris to the 30, out of bounds at the 33.5-yard line. Let's look at the board here. 49ers Eagles are at are at 2 minutes, and that looks like the one that would have the best. That's the one with the best chance. Jets Patriots. I mean, it's 43 seconds in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I don't think the Jets would kick a field goal. In that case. I don't know. The Bills had their touchdown taken away, so it's still 28-0 there. Okay, all right. The Rams have beaten the Colts 27-24. That's the final. Here's a deep pass. It is caught. And the Saints finally moving down the field, and they finally get that big play they've been trying to get all game long. So we've got 2 finals already. Here's Winston. Winston almost got sacked. He throws it up. It is intercepted. It's J.C. Horn, who does get the pick this time. There's a flag on the play. What does it matter? What does it matter? The Panthers are going to beat the Saints for the first time in a good long while. And we don't, not counting the Kyle Allen win over the Saints in that Week 17 game a couple years in 2018. That doesn't count. That was because they rested their starters. This is our first legitimate win over them in a long time. So there's a penalty on Carolina, but it was after the interception on the run back. So they won't get the ball in so Carolina still gets the ball, but the field position is going to be a lot worse. Let's see here. So this game is basically over. But victory is good, but victory over a division rival is even better. And J.C. Horn, who missed that interception earlier, they got it this time. Patriots have beaten the Jets 25-6. That is a final. It is not a scoregami, but it is a very odd score. Let's see if that's ever happened before. 4 games have ended with that score. The last game that ended with that score, Patriots over the Bills in 2018. 25-6, I mean. 17-11. Has that ever happened before? Yeah, that's the one that's only ever happened one time before. Okay. Yeah. 26-7. That's happened 33 times before, most recently last year. 23-17. That's pretty easy. 23-13. The 49ers and the Eagles still have a chance. If the 49ers kick a field goal for some reason, that would be scoregami, 20-11. But I don't know. Oh, that's the smell of the bottle. Okay. I thought I smelled like smoke or something. It's not smoke, it's just that bottle. It's like the smell of the Pepsi on the side of on the rim of the bottle here. Like traces of Pepsi on the rim of the bottle. Mixing with the air in here. The air. Okay, so the Panthers have the ball at the 15-yard line. The Saints have no timeouts. If they can get a first down and run the clock inside of 2 minutes, they can take knees and end the game. And we will be just fine. Here's the handoff to Christian McCaffrey. You got a few yards out of that. Clock still runs. And they can run this inside of 2 minutes if they... Oh, there's a flag on the field. There's a flag on the field, y'all. Okay. Let's see here. The Browns beat the Texans 31-21. That's a final. The Bills have scored a touchdown. They now lead the Dolphins 35-0. 17-11 will be the final score of the 49ers-Eagles game, I believe. And that's going to be a final. Yeah, that's a final. So 17-11, no scoregami, but we have a rare agami because it's only happened once before, and it was back in, what did I say, 87? 88. So the 49ers and Eagles have played the second NFL game in history to end with a final score of 17-11. So as the game continue to wind down, only a few games actually remain live at the moment, and most of them aren't very special. 35-0, the Bills lead the Dolphins, and they're going to win that game. 26-7, Panthers lead the Saints. 23-13, Broncos lead the Jaguars. And 23-17, Raiders lead the Steelers. It is 1st and 10 for Carolina. I guess whatever penalty it was on New Orleans. Chuba Hubbard takes the handoff that time for the first down. Then they can run the clock down inside of 2 minutes. And this game for Carolina is pretty much over. They're counting down to the 2-minute warning. There's nothing the Saints can do to stop the clock. And even if they did, they're down by multiple scores. So the Panthers will start the year 2-0. How about it?
USA, this is Stephanie.
Better believe it, baby.
To get up to 30% off my auto insurance would save me.
What's your number?
This chair makes my butt hurt.
Between 5 and 12 digits.
Listen, this is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families.
So,
What makes us special?
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
none of the games right now have a chance at being scoregami. Unless the Bills put up exactly 15 or 11 points. The only shutouts that have never happened in the NFL of 60 points or less are 4-0, 46-0, and 50-0. And then when you get above 60, you've only got 62-0. The ones that actually happened are 62-0, which happened in 1922, 64-0, which happened in 1934, 66-0, which happened in 1920, and of course the infamous 73-0 game from 1940. And then there's the highest scoring game in NFL history, 72-41, between the Washington and New York. Here's that Monday Night Football game between the Rams and the Chiefs from a couple years ago, for a few back in 2018. There's that weird Bengals-Browns shootout from 2004. And if you click on any of these boxes, you can actually look at the Raiders lead the Steelers now 26-17, so they're going to win that game and go to 2-0. If you actually go to any of these scores, like if you go to 19-8, you can see here 19-8. You can actually look at the box score of that game. If you go to a score that happens often, like 20-17, 20-17, the most common score in NFL history, the 270th game to end 20-17 occurred today between the Bengals and the Bears. You can actually click on this, view all 270 games, and it takes you to Pro Football Reference, and you can see every single game to end 20-17. And it's third down for Carolina. Yeah, so they get to go to the Panthers get to go to Houston on Thursday, and then they have to play Dallas on the road October 3rd and for week 4. So that's going to be a long. I think the Dallas game will be hard. That might be like their first true contest of the year. 3rd and 13. They do not get the first down here, but they're going to keep running the clock down. Again, there's nothing the Saints can do to stop the clock. 2-0 for the first time since 2017. Finished 11-5 last playoff appearance.
Asked about identity of this football team, a hard-nosed, throwback style, 50 quarterback like Sam Darnold.
So they'll run it down to about 35 seconds and punt the ball away. Let's see here. 3, 2, 1. Are they going to... Yeah. Oh, timeout Panthers. They ran it down all the way down to 29 seconds. Panthers call timeout. We have another final. What game ended? Broncos beat the Jaguars 23-13. That's the final. Jaguars lose their 17th game in a row dating back to last year.
And if you're the Saints, Alvin Kamara, they never really got going with him, but it put more pressure on Jameis Winston. So the Saints to 1-1, so they have New England next, and they hope to get back home and play in their own stadium October 3rd against the Giants.
It was the injuries and
Lowest total yards under Sean Payton, 176 on November 29th, 2018 versus Dallas. They had 129 total yards today. And their lone touchdown came off a Panthers turnover inside their own 20. So this could have easily, been a shutout. But I'm sure the Panthers will take a 26-7 win. 30 seconds remain on the clock. Here's the punt. It will be fair caught inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. I wouldn't expect much from the Saints here. Maybe take a knee and get out while you still can. So they'll bring out number 7. They've got Taysom Hill out here. They've got Jameis Winston in at quarterback. They've just got Taysom Hill out on the field playing something. Raiders beat the Steelers 26-17. That's a final. The only two early games have not. Oh, the Vikings and Buccaneers have already scored in their games. The only early games that have yet to end are the Bills-Dolphins game, 35-0. That's got 4 minutes 20 seconds left in this game, which is wrapping up. The final seconds tick off the clock. Play Sweet Caroline. We are 2-0, baby. Let's freaking get it. Man, this feels good. And there it is, 26-7. That is a final. Sam Darnold, did he ever get those last 5 yards? I don't know if he did or not. But yeah, the Vikings have taken the lead over the Cardinals 7-0. The Buccaneers have taken a 7-0 lead over the Falcons. The Bills lead the Dolphins 35-0. They're going to win that game. So that's pretty much the end of that. So I think we're going to look up the Saints-Panthers game real quick. Saints-Panthers 2021. Final 26-7, as you can see here. What was the for the Panthers? He did 26 for Sam Darnold, 26 for 38, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Christian McCaffrey got 72 rushing yards on 24 carries with a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard 10 yards on 8 carries. Sam Darnold 7 yards on 1 carry. DJ Moore led the team in receiving with 79 yards on 8 receptions and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 5 receptions for 64 yards. Dan Arnold, 3 catches for 55 yards. Brandon Zylstra, 3 catches for 44 yards and his first career touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 3 catches for 38 yards. Terry Torshall Jr., 3 catches for 17 yards. And Ian Thomas, 1 catch for 7 yards. There you go. So those are your games. 35-0. The Bills are in. You know, yeah. That's it. So that's the end of the game, and that's going to be the end of our stream here because I mean the only late game that's coming on is Dallas and Chargers, and I don't particularly care for that. I'm going to watch it, but I don't really care to stream it. So that's the end of the game. Hopefully you had as much fun watching this as I did. I say knowing that nobody actually watched this, but oh well. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next week. Goodbye. Goodbye.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is
Wait a minute, how do I get to...
Get up to 30% off my auto insurance.
How do I get back to... There we go.
With that, what's your member number?
Alright, and...
It should be between
End stream.
5 and 12 digits.
Boston, this is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.